how do you figure out what you're supposed to do with your life? Like what you're supposed to do that, I mean, ideally, how do you figure out how to make money to take care of yourself so that you can eat and have a place to live and have a car and gas and clothes and whatnot? How do you figure out how to do that, yet doing something that you love to do, like really love to do and that you're good at? How do you do that? So you either do that, find something that you're really good at that you love to do and make money off of it, that sustains you and you know, fulfills your life in a way that lifestyle that you want to live, or you just go and work for money and do something that you don't love because it provides, you know, money, stability, etc. So basically there's one of two choices, right? Or you do neither one, and and then that's not a good situation. So okay, so how do you figure that out? The thing is figuring out, like, what are you good at? Like, who are you in the world? Like, you know, knowing who you are. For me, I, you know, have the experience about myself that I've always been a leader, okay? So I've always been the person that, you know, comes into a meeting or a group, and as much as I don't want to, you know, be the head of the group or take over or lead, I just sit back and I just wait for somebody to take that position, and I always end up doing that. So I kind of know that about myself, that I'm somebody who can, you know, rally the troops, get people motivated, you know, see like a macro big view of what's supposed to happen, and figure out what other people are good at doing and get them excited about doing those things and having them do it, and all of us coming together and achieving something. Okay, so I know that about myself. I also know that I love doing that, and I know that I love teaching. I know that I love wellness and physical health. I know that I like doing physical activities. So what are some other things I like doing? I like being on a stage. I like acting. I like speaking. I like inspiring people and motivating people. That's what I get really excited about. Okay, so I like singing, but I'm not a good singer. Okay, so I'm not interested in becoming a good singer. Okay, if I was really into it, you know, maybe I could get more skills and do it, but I'm not interested in doing that. So it's about figuring out, you know, things that you have a natural propensity at and where you feel most alive and excited, and that you could do those things. So then it's about figuring out where can I do that I can get paid for it, or that it will add value. Okay, so getting paid, honestly, money is all is energy. Okay, and there's a lot of money out in the world, especially today, and it's not about, you don't have to make it, you have to get in the flow of where it is. And how you get into the flow of where it is what skills do you have, and talents and value do you have that you can give to some place else or somebody else, that they will value it and give you the transaction of the paper money to get that from you. Okay, that's about getting in the flow of money. There's a lot of money out there. Money is not, there's not a scarcity of money. That's your mind state. So how do you take what you're good at, that you feel the best at, and how will that add value for somebody else or some other place? That's the trick, is figuring out how those components go together. So as a young person, understand that most of you are figuring that out. Who am I? What am I good at? You're so busy working on other things in your life, like just like, you know, having friends and feeling loved by these friends, and, you know, getting food and paying for your bills, and or going to school and finishing your papers and getting the grades and all this stuff. All those things make it so you can't really focus on, who am I? What am I really good at? What are my skills? What are things that I dream that I can do? You could write start writing about these things, like writing this way or writing this way, and figuring out who you are and where you vibe and where you feel the best, most fulfilled, most excited, most joy, okay? Learn about yourself, make that a priority. When you make that a priority, then you can go over here. This is who I am. These are my skills. These are my attributes. This is what I'm good at. This is my DNA. These are things that I've worked at, my talents. And these are places that I can go and share those things, and those things will create value, a transaction of energy, and I can sustain myself off of that. Does that make sense? That's it.